Welcome back, lifers. It's Natalie
and Nicole,
your fam.
and today is
Already starting.
Motivational Monday.
Today is Motivational Monday. You must be like this. Look, go ahead and say it again. Say it.
Today is
Motivational Monday. Don't you hate when people do that?
I definitely just.
I was gonna finish. Dang. I mean, if you would give me a chance. How y'all doing?
You know who was good for that in our meetings?
I
I'm
believe it.
like,
That's how Vincent used to be when we was in sheet. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like,
disregard that.
dang, can we leave? I have one more question. I was
No.
like, God,
He was not.
dang.
He was.
He was trying to finish your sentences.
He wasn't there this week.
Shut up.
He left on time.
Boom, boom.
She was like, she said she was going around, asking everybody if they had anything else to add.
No,
to the
not at
meeting.
all.
And we knew she had one more thing to go over. Everybody was quiet. Here come Harry. What about this paper? We was like, we was almost out the door, but she just went over it like 5 minutes, and then
Just give Harry this look.
he is so cool. Like I really like. He is so freaking cool. He's funny. He be having me cracking up. Anyway, you guys, how y'all doing today?
How your weekend been? How was the work week or just your week in general? Did you have any obstacles? How did you overcome your obstacle? Because let me tell you, the audacity of people this weekend.
We're not gonna tell them about
Boy,
it. 'Cause
I
they don't
tell
deserve.
you.
They don't deserve.
But
that,
their audacity.
that recognition.
We are humans.
yeah.
Despite what job you work or where you are still a human. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about gratitude. Gratitude. I couldn't sing.
One more, please. One more, yeah. One more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What you singing?
Yeah, man. Yeah. You know how the song started off, it was like, one more again.
Is that the song I think you
Shauna. On the head. Okay. Why you say that? Dang. Okay. Was that aggressive? Or you did? You lying? But y'all, my weekend has been amazing. My work week was amazing. Even though, some things popped up on Thursday and things that we ain't got no control over, that I don't have any control over. And I was down for a moment, and then I talked with Natalie, and I said Natalie.
Okay, you really who?
I talked with Natalie.
Who did she talk with?
And it
Tia.
just like, no, I don't call her Tia. I talked with
Tia.
Natalie, and I felt better. It was. Oh, great. Looking down at it. What is looking up at you this weekend? It's just there. Oh my gosh. Whew.
They're gonna come out.
I'm prepared. Join his brother. Really? Oh Jesus. I felt good because I needed a moment to get my thoughts together, and then I talked with Natalie and I talked with my husband, and it was just like it nothing that we could do to change the situation. We could only be better from it. And so,
But I will say that she did change her mindset and it changed her atmosphere.
We've
We've been saying that for like a year now,
Yup.
a little more of a year,
Mhm.
and been living by that.
Yup.
But she really did change her mindset. And
girl, please put that up.
I mean, it is sitting straight up. I mean, I can't put it up anymore. It'll be off. I want to see. Let me see. But she really did see. That was nice.
What are you trying to say?
I
I even asked you.
and I did. I was like,
Except for that one. I don't know what you did with that one, but it's missing a little.
watch yourself now.
That was you.
But Nicole really did change her mindset and it changed her atmosphere. And I was telling her, I was like, I admire that. I admire the walk in her faith that she's doing. That's something to be admirable. First of all, y'all, I just got off work. That's all I'm gonna say.
She did. I didn't. I've been on the go with Jody all day.
I just got off work, y'all.
Well, since we woke up at like 10, well, I woke up at 9 something, and then I can't believe I woke up at 9 something. Then I went to bed late.
That's
But anyway,
great, though.
I know I went to bed like 1 o'clock, up looking at stuff.
And I just want to say this, that which really ties into what we're about to talk about. We already started talking about her showing gratitude.
Gratitude.
Is that really necessary?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I feel like that you was picking on me.
Go ahead and be yours, because it did not until you kicked those motherfuckers out. No. Oh, look at the color. Look at the color. I don't think that's me. I don't think that's me. No matter.
That original color.
Yeah, the original color of gray.
It is gray. It's
No.
supposed to be gray.
You sure? Because they look a little blackish and gray.
Yes. This is, yes.
Ooh, it's a little dark gray.
No, it's not.
Mhm.
Don't play me.
You play yourself.
I mean, if I could go my shoe right now.
Go ahead, because I washed my feet and I lotioned them down. I got swollen.
I know.
That's
Why
why-
is it so swollen?
Because that's why I hate wearing these. Because, ooh, child.
Damn.
I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. Oh, we're slobbering in it. Getting into the video. 'Cause- okay. So gratitude. Gratitude is the quality of being thankful, readiness to show appreciation for, and to return kindness. So on Friday, my husband celebrated a year clean. Woo-hoo! And we went to his group, and Jody had picked the topic for the night was gratitude. And so I am sitting there, because I could throw my phone because I don't need it. I hope my phone's on silent. It probably isn't.
Mine is, thank God.
It's okay. But so I was sitting there and I'm listening to everyone speak. I'm in a room full of addicts, and I'm the only one in the room, former addicts, but they call themselves that.
I know.
And I'm the only one who isn't an addict or used to be an addict. And except for the little baby that was there.
Huh?
It was a little baby.
Oh, never mind.
And so he's 3 months. So cute. But I'm sitting there and I'm listening to them speak. I have hung out with a couple of them before, because you know they're Jody's friends now. They're not his friends. They're his family members now. And listen to them speak. And as they're speaking, I am like putting all my attention. At first, I had my phone, because you can't have your phone out. You can have it on, but it can be on. It has to be on silent. And so, the first 2 minutes, I had my phone, you know, checking the time, and I was like, you know, let me just cut. Something just told me, and I'm pretty sure it was God telling me, cut your phone off because you need to hear this.
Yeah.
So I cut my phone off, and I was like, because I kept it on because they didn't have a clock. And then, okay, so I cut my phone off, and then they're speaking, and I'm giving everyone who is talking my undivided attention. And they're talking, like I said, the topic was gratitude. And they're all talking about what they're grateful for and in their journey. And some of these people have been clean for 32 years, 40 years. You know, even some of them only been clean for 6 months. Either way, they made that decision to be better than they were the day before.
Amen.
And they kept making a conscious decision to be better. So I listened to these men and women speak. And one woman, y'all, when I tell you, I think she was either first or second one. I'm not going to give her name. But I listened to her speak. And I felt like I was about to have church in there. Because she was talking about being grateful and in her situation. And she said, when she said this, it just really hit me. Because I truly believe this. She said that she You know, when things are going right in her life, when she on that natural high, she like, oh yeah, God is good, God is good, God is good. But when things start to go below the surface, she forgets, you know, that he's still good, you know. And I was sitting there, I was like, I'm glad Jody didn't hit me or nothing, because I was like, yes. Hey, I was like, yes, amen. I was feeling it. And then I was listening to other people speak and talking about their journey. And one gentleman shared that, you know, he was grateful for his girl is pregnant, and he's grateful that his child will be born to 2 clean parents.
Is the girlfriend clean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is she a former addict too?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yep. So he was like, he was
how
grateful.
Much she been clean for?
I want to say 6 months.
How much she for?
I think she is 4.
Congratulations.
So he was like, you know, I'm thankful that my child gets to experience what it feels like to have 2 clean parents.
Yes.
And he was, you know, grateful that he took that step before his child was born. And I was like, wow. So anyway, I'm sitting there and I'm listening to everybody speak. And then, you know, it was my husband's his 1 year anniversary of being clean. And
I'm so proud.
I not know that it was like it was a meeting, but it was like a celebration for Jody. And so I'm listening to everybody speak, and they're just talking about my husband, talking about, you know, his laugh, how it's infectious, and how it makes them when they're having a bad day and they hear his laugh, they automatically have a good day. And they're like, you know who it is, because his laugh he has a very unique laugh.
Yes, he do, y'all.
And
Lord have mercy.
Then they're talking about how Jody flies under the radar when it comes to helping people. And some things I knew about, some things I didn't know about. Like Jody, yes, I do know that Jody will pick an addict to buy dinner for, buy breakfast for, buy lunch for. And they were just saying that, you know, somebody was saying that it's a lot of things that he does that he doesn't get recognition for, but he should get recognition for. And so I was just sitting there, and I was, you know, they was just.
You're not going out?
That was Troy.
You just wanted him to let them know when they was leaving?
Yeah, I want to see her. And
For your money?
no, Alicia. Shrika has Alicia.
I did not know that.
Yeah, girl, and it's like having 2 triggers.
For real?
Girl, Shrika said it's both of
It
them
talks
at the
too
same.
much.
Girl, I was like, oh my god. But yeah,
You telling you over here?
no, you can text me now.
Yeah, okay.
But so anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. We
you can see our niece.
I know we haven't seen our niece.
This is Monday, right? Monday video?
Yeah.
What did we say on Friday? Okay.
Sharika.
She still got time. She still got time.
No, it was Friday. She do got time.
She still got time.
That's okay. We ain't gonna say nothing.
So
So on Wednesday video, we'll let y'all know if
Yeah, y'all.
seafood boil or not.
I think she still should owe us in general.
But anyway, so I was sitting there listening to all these people talk about my husband, talk about how great he is, and I left feeling like a little upset with myself. Not a little. I left feeling upset with myself because I believe that the things that annoy me, and I guess because we've been together so long, his laughter sometimes annoy me. Like we could be sitting there, he laughs, and I'd be like, Jody
is just, listen y'all, my brother is just, I call it extra, because even when we was in Mexico, oh my God, Troy and Kat seen that.
And so
Troy and Kat, and Troy loved it. Troy was with it.
I was just like, everything that I found annoying, other people found joy in it. And I'm like, you know, Nicole, you gotta be better, because they have not known Jody as long as you have known him. And you got to, you know, no one should be, how do you call it? No one should be complimenting my husband more than me.
Yeah, okay.
And I was like, this is, you know, it really made me look at myself.
And it's crazy. This is a book I want you to read too, because they actually talk about that in this book. It was a pastor, and his it was a pastor, and you know, he was married or whatever, and this lady. You'll love the book though, 'cause it's not like a hood story, but it's great. It keeps your attention though, but it's audible. But anyways, it was a pastor and first lady, and one person in the congregation, y'all, infatuated.
Was the pastor?
Girl, yes.
That's how it goes sometimes.
Infatuated to the point where she went to another, I'm not gonna tell you, she wanted to be the wife. And so the wife, the first lady, never went to the pastor's speaking engagements. Like, you know, she stopped going, I guess, or whatever. And the lady was so infatuated. Girl, when I say infatuation, you don't want to be that. She started doing everything that she wouldn't do. And so he was like, she was just saying, like, you know, your words really speak to me. You really doing the work of God. And he was like, it's just nice. He's like, you know, I hear people tell, it's nice to hear that. And she was like, your wife don't, I'm sure you hear it all the time from your wife. And he was like, well, she used to say it, but she don't say it no more. So, like you just said,
yes,
nobody should be no one should give more praise. Be my husband cheerleader with that. You know what I'm saying? Basically. Yeah.
But
that makes sense.
I felt, you know, I really felt that. I felt that way when I left. And I told Jody, I was like, you know what? I was grateful that I was able to come to that meeting and sit in that meeting and get what I got from it. And then it really made me just sit back and think that what I've read in the Bible, you know, God qualifies the call. The call, I mean, He qualifies the call, not call the qualified. And so I was just sitting and I'm like, God will use anybody. He uses people that the world has already discarded. The world has thrown to the side, said that they are not worthy to speak the word of God. They are not worthy to tell you about Him. They're not worthy to give you advice. Who are you to talk to me about this and that when you used to be this and that? How dare you, you know, speak to me? And sometimes we do that as people. We try to tell folks because we've been through it, because we've lived through it, because we've overcome it. We try to tell people, you know, hey, this is what, you know, I've been in a situation you've been in. I don't want you to go down that road I've been in. Here are the tools needed for you to not go down that path. And if you do these tools now, you don't have to. But some people, pride is too big and it gets in their way and it blocks their blessing. So they are willingly putting themselves in the path of destruction just because they don't want to take what you have to say, because it's you delivering the message. If it was anybody else but you, maybe
we just had this conversation.
Maybe they would receive the message, but because it's coming from you, it's a problem.
And you know what? Because it's not only that, because we just talked about that. It's coming from you, it's a problem, and they already on the defense.
Exactly.
They are already on defense because it's coming from you.
Yep. So they already have it in their mind.
Right. Nicole could tell me, Natalie, you doing, I don't know, the way you do. Okay, let's say something pertaining to work. Natalie, the way you doing this is wrong. Let me show you let me show you the way the corporate wants to do it. Because I feel some type of way towards her, and because it's coming from her, I'm going to be like, oh, why are you talking to me like that? And your delivery is not even wrong. It's coming at me. You're coming at me just like this right here. It's not, I hit my nose, not combative, nothing like that. But because it's coming from you, I don't want to hear that. But let Sue Ellen over here tell me the same thing. I'm like, thank you so much.
I never thought about it like that.
Right.
So
I legit just told you.
Sometimes we have to watch and take heed to what people are telling us, you know. And so I was just grateful that I was able to be in that building at that time, listen to the people I listened to, hugging strangers
Okay.
because it fed my spirit, it fed my soul, to know that, you know, like I said, he will use anybody. He is using, you know, people look at my husband and would think that he was not an addict. They don't know, you know, how much Jody has overcome. And that I'm grateful for. And I tell them, like, I wasn't the one doing the drugs, but I was the one directly affected by my mate doing those drugs. And to know that, you know, I asked Jody this morning, I said, how does it feel to, because he had somebody call him and was like, you know, how did you do it? And he was like, congratulations, I want to get where you at. I can't wait till I get to a year. And Jody just telling him was like, you know, hey, I had to be real with myself. I had to, you know, tell myself, you know, he was talking about how his first sponsor, how he lied to his first sponsor. He's like, I told him what he wanted to hear. Yeah. But this one right here, this time around, and this is why it's totally different. And I could tell it's different because, number one, I'm involved in this recovery. The first time I wasn't. It was like, you know, whatever. This time, the family's involved in this recovery. Like, where Jody, they said Jody holds them accountable, but, you know, I feel like we as a family, we hold him accountable. And they was asking, you know, how did you do that? How did you do that? And Jody's telling them, like, you know, I had to be honest with myself. I had to let myself know, like, this is where I'm at, but I won't always be here. And I said,
it's the fact that he even stopped smoking, like cigarettes, blacks. That's
Jody,
that's
he
surprising
don't
to
smoke,
me.
he don't drink, he don't do none of that.
Yeah, it's just even still, I be like, wow.
I know, that's what they said yesterday too. But I asked Jody, I was just sitting in the, what's a button? I was sitting in the other room, and we was getting dressed for the day, and I was like, Jody, how does it feel to be someone's the person someone look up to? How does it feel to hear other people say, I'm so proud of you, I want to be just like you, you know? And he was like, you know, I don't know. He was like, it feels funny. And Jody is not the type of man he can't take a compliment. I'm complimenting this man, and I'm looking him dead in his eye. When I talk to people, I look at you dead in your eye. He like this. And I was like, you can't take a compliment. It's so awkward.
Is it?
For you to take a compliment. And he was like, yeah, hello, brother. Like, you know what?
I go like this.
Maybe I can help with that. Maybe I need to speak more confidence into him, so when someone else on the outside said to him, you know, he could look them square in the eye and say thank you, instead of looking down.
Have y'all like really sat down and talked about each other's love languages?
No, I don't believe in love languages. I believe that I can love you a certain way, and
okay, so let's not say love language. Let's just say what really speaks to his soul.
Yeah, I know what speaks to Jody's soul. And our love languages are different, but that also makes us, you know, good for one another now. Back then I didn't believe, you know, whatever, but that's something that I will definitely decide to work on, because I do want to build up that confidence of, like I said, when somebody give him a compliment, he's not, you know, he withdraws from it, you know, and I don't want to say bashful, but you know. And I was like, dude, you know, they give you a compliment. But so I was sitting there, and I was just given the situation that we was placed in on Thursday. Like I said, things out of our control. It could have really broke us down. And I had called. She FaceTiming in, and so we was like, you know, we gonna be good. We gonna be good. And since then, I really feel like we're going to be good. And so, for today, I am grateful for the gift of life. I am grateful for the second chances I've been given. I am grateful that people that I have in my life now didn't give up on me when I gave up on myself. I'm grateful God didn't give up on me when I gave up on myself. I'm grateful God loved me when I didn't have the energy to love myself. When I could have, when I was out there sinning, when I was me sinning, I was, you know, I wasn't loving my neighbor right. I was being a very mean, spiteful person, because I was hurting those because I was hurt inside, but then try to mask the hurt with something else. Try to act like, oh, I'm just speaking my truth. If you can't handle my truth, no, you're being mean, Nicole. So anyway, I'm thankful that, you know, those that are no longer in my life let me go. Because if they didn't, I would probably still be in the same pattern, doing the same thing, never growing from it. So I understand why they had to leave, and I'm grateful for that. But like I said, I am grateful for the friends I have now, the friends that are now my family. I'm grateful for the job, the opportunity that I have given, my school. But like I said, most importantly, I'm grateful for the relationship I have with God, the way God is moving in me, the way God is moving in my family. Even when the enemy tries to attack my family, our faith is so strong that we can literally stand on our faith. Stand like, you know, a mustard seed you can't feel. But when your faith is big like this couch, you can physically stand on it and you can feel the weight underneath your foot. And you know, that's the weight underneath your foot is that faith. When you can feel it and it's anchored and you can jump on it and you're still anchored. That's what I'm grateful for.
Yes. I don't have anything to add.
Oh my gosh.
You talked.
I know I did. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
But I am grateful. I'm grateful because somebody out there is gonna look at me and one day you're gonna hear my full story, and then you're gonna be like, dang,
you went through that.
I know you went through that, girl. You don't look like what you've been through, and that's the whole point. I don't look like what I've been through because I've overcome it.
Yes.
If I still look like it, then I haven't even overcome it.
That's the most important thing. You don't look like you've been through because you've overcame it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people can still not look like what they've been through, but still going through that hell because they don't want to. They don't want to overcome it. So they put on this mask. They put on this mask just to live day by day. You know. But yeah.
I don't want to do that. I used to do that, but I thank God that I don't have to do it anymore. I can be open and honest with God. I have a relationship with Him, and it's so much deeper than what I could ever explain. My relationship with God is not going to look the same as yours, or whoever is your higher power. Whoever is your higher power. Your relationship is not going to look like mine because you are not me. My relationship is personalized for me. The way I pray is personalized for me. Some people write it out. I am more of a vocal person. I mean, I have to. I can't even sit.
Me. I am some people.
I can't sit down. Sometimes I sit down, but if I am sitting down, I end up. By the time I'm done praying, I end up on my feet. But I am just grateful. I'm grateful because I know that one day somebody's going to look back on this video and realize that, you know what, I've been going through hell, but she took control of her life because it is her life. Little plug. And and she made it through, you know, and I can do the same thing.
Yes.
That's it.
So,
what are you grateful for?
Right, and I hope you really sit down and have a conversation with us. I hope you.
It's a receipt.
Oh, I hope you
spent
like,
some money.
comment, share, and subscribe.
At Publix, I spent 32, 33.
Anywho,
I mean,
and
23, 33.
hit that notification bell. And how you been?
How's your mental?
And have you been kind to yourself?
Yes.
Yes. And we will see y'all for Wellness Wednesday.
I'm gonna be cooking.
Me too. 2 different meals.
Yeah, mine's for keto.
Mine's for my calorie deficits.
Yeah.
And we'll just go from there.
So we see y'all for Wednesday. We love y'all. We appreciate it. Oh, did I say don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and
You
hit
didn't
the
have to say it
notification
because I
bell?
already said it. See how she wasn't paying attention.
I was reading my receipt.
Reading her receipt, y'all, like she wasn't there to purchase the items. You were there.
Cause I spent the money and I was like, dang.
Is there anything I can return?
I
Stop.
spent $2.39 on some ranch. Anyway, love y'all. See y'all soon.
Mama, you gonna come out here and fight me?
No.
Love you. All right. See y'all later.